That's how that shit.
Pew, 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 pew.
Let's eat. I went 24-10. Did Monte just see that last game where he scored 40? It's called the, let me see. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, how you score 40 and lose? Well, it was some sad ass teammates.
Let's go hard. Hey, pull. Pull. Hang up and call back.
Ross for you saying poo, I'll be like, woo.
Them hoes are sorry than a hoe.
That nigga.
Hey. Hey, my cousin in here.
Why did Medina? You gotta request them. Not a request them, but whatchamacallit.
Not a request him, whatchamacallit. Oh, let me see, can I prestige again? Alright, I cannot. Oh, how do you prestige? You can unlock this gun at level 6. Yeah. I'll be down. You gotta unlock that operator mode, bro. That's crazy. It's like it's gonna turn it into a double fire gun. Like it's gonna, I don't know. I can't really explain it. It's like a mod. It's a mod towards a rifle. You ain't got that far into this bitch yet,
Bro.
You can't put it on there yet. Yeah, but you ain't gonna have it. Just kill a nigga. Nigga, what the fuck wrong with your game? You not lacking attachments? Huh? Those tripping. Let's go off. I hate this map, so I don't know if I'm gonna do it. Oh shit! KJ about to die. Oh, KJ, watch it behind you. KJ, watch it behind you. Yeah.
Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Washington Redskins and the Dallas Cowboys. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
I'll be dominating down. That's the only gun I... Against a single fire ass weapon. Fuck you mean, how do you shoot it?
Watch it now, Barney! Barney! Detroit! Detroit!
Bro. That little ass cars be fucking
They'll
me
look
up.
to
I'm
throw on
4
first down
like
with
this.
Josh Rosen. A dump off to Elliott. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick
Oh my
first
God,
down.
that nigga with the
Nice
sniper.
little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs in
My
the
nigga,
space.
it's
right?
like a
They were
regular
able to
gun.
do
You
that
gotta
there. Nice
get
pickup
past
on
number
first
one, you
down.
gonna have a red
It's
dot
a loss
sight
of
on
a
you.
yard there, and now second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure
Look
that
at
you
him.
bottle him
Bro,
in
these niggas camping in the
varying
back of the
levels.
mountain.
Because if you crowd everyone to
That's
the line of
crazy.
scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room
Bro,
for
do
him.
not go back there.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a third and about 7 left.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Bro, that bitch gonna run up on a nigga and shock their ass, and you just blast their ass.
Gun! Detroit!
You using the damn default class.
On third down, Rosen.
Then he called it.
Conley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Not gonna snipe me.
It's his
Bro,
first
I'm
catch, and
leaving,
it'll
bro.
be good for 15 and a first down. In Washington territory now. Here's first and 10
It's not that they
at
cold,
the
bro.
46.
They sitting in the back of the map, under
They'll
the
pitch it
grass.
out to Elliott. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll
Man,
be
that nigga
second
sitting with a
down.
sniper with no scope on.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
On second down, Elliott.
Nigga,
So
I'm
he
not
got 3
playing
at
the game
one
no
tackle,
more.
but couldn't do a whole lot else. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with third and about 6 yards to go.
You couldn't take
One
a
thing
L,
to keep
bro.
in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running
know
back
what?
of this
What
size,
score?
of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a
right,
defense
bet.
because
I'm enjoying
you're
that.
excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And
You've always
he's
been
gonna
able
get
to
this
go
one
back in
down
Call of
to
Duty
the edge
games.
of the red zone.
Cool.
They convert on third with a gain of
No.
I thought you said you
22.
was done.
Call of Duty, you
I
always
just
been
said you was
doing
done
that.
with them.
You better hope nobody add somebody else.
You gotta let me see.
Blue 90!
Alright, KD, let's go.
From the red zone
Yeah, I'm
now,
on that.
they'll look to throw. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Mike Daniels getting in there from his defensive tackle spot to snow him under for a loss of 4.
That's
So
what you're
after
looking
the
for.
sack, here's second and 14.
Lucky 56!
I'm still no now.
From the
Man.
shotgun, it's Rosen.
I called it.
And incomplete
Good
there.
D,
A
DJ.
nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Nice play there to
Yeah,
force
that's
the
like good,
incompletion.
you know.
And to me,
I know
one
it's
thing's
like
for
your
sure.
son just invited me.
When
bro.
you're the
If he just
underdogs
invited
and
me,
you're
I'm not
playing on the
coming. I just
road,
told him.
you
Oh, we
absolutely
winning.
have to
We
get
winning.
takeaways. You've
Oh,
got to
I
get the
never
ball
sent
from
anybody
them.
Yeah,
came up, but
win
I didn't know
that
that. I
turnover
know
battle going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Looking for the end zone.
Oh, good throw.
So they took a
Let's
shot
go.
there on third down. Couldn't.
I got him, bro. That was my fault. I should have seen. I mean, I never seen it.
Bro, what's up with these niggas?
Now it's 4. And forthcoming, a field goal try for the Cowboys. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder.
He blew it.
And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game. So a bit of a weird kick there. That wasn't an overly long attempt, but that never had a chance.
Hey,
You
nigga,
almost
stop
wonder if he
it.
might
So
have
damn.
maybe got that one on the laces because it kind of knuckled on him a bit. And this one winds up in empty possession.
Yeah. Bro, that
Line
damn
of scrimmage
car,
with
bro.
31 now on 1st and 10.
That shit old.
Now let's go! Green!
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll make it a second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
This bitch.
First carry for Darius Geis. There's some space here. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. They give him 14 yards that time, and a fresh shut it down.
Booty shorts.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Now after the run by Geis, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, get out of there, KJ.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Oh, no.
And he rifles one incomplete.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
My nigga, yeah, I have. Give me that shit.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
All right, please.
That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon.
Sees a crease, and goes middle of the solid
game.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Bro, come on.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Yeah, that's, nigga, it's right there. There's only one in there.
Geis with a carry on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
I'm just playing. He all right. He has some 2 games. Nigga, I'm on prestige 1. He ain't prestige yet.
Now back to throw. And now he'll tuck it and run. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Now that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
They'll hand it down to Geis. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
I'm starting not to have
flush to his right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
Damn, that's not that Fortnite shit.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A great play there. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Redskins have taken a first quarter lead. And he's got it up and through. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. Now, they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out? It's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Setting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. They're looking at a second and short yardage to start things out. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Here we go now. 3-19.
They go play action. It's Rosen. He's going to go deep for Conley.
Bro, how about the new my graphics like somehow my got shot by fucking.
And he'll get inside of Washington's 15 before being taken down.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flipped their position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Bitch ass nigga.
From the red zone now, here's Rosen on first down.
Wow, man.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They'll try to sweep with Elliott. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
But think of it like you would a typical boxing match.
What?
The person is on his heels and absorbing blows. It's having a tough time. That's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching. And there's another first down.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. The extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7.
Bro, I'm gonna take this operator mode off, though. It's pissing me off now.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
I swear that damn car coming for me, bro.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out comes the Redskin offense now as they get set to begin another possession. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well.
Bro, they
the
got
wide
my
receivers,
shit.
your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. On the handoff, it's Geis. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Oh, it's Rams.
They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend, show that he's right.
On first down, this is Geis.
This is fucked up the whole fucking squad. And me twice.
Another 13 yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another first down as well.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up.
Why stop running the ball when he ain't stopping?
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Yes.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain.
I was really hoping that was
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
I trying
They'll
to see
run it
something.
now out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Or you can just wait for
And
this.
on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Bro. Keep Austin's ass and keep on doing this bullshit.
Now we've got whistles here before the snap. Was this on the Redskins? I think so.
Where you at, KJ?
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Give him 30 yards there. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
All right, hold on.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range. But boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side.
And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Rosen. He's going to go deep for Conley. Big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect.
I gotta get mental to y'all. I'm not you guys pick me up though. Some shit,
It's yours.
do too much.
Guess what?
What? Let me see.
Why the fuck mental to on my field?
She colored that shit. How the fuck?
I got her.
You gotta color me something, Doc. KJ, you can't join?
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Huh?
Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. That one complete, Elliott.
I don't need an invite from you.
And all the way down to the 37.
I need the invite from you.
It's a big play there on 3rd down. 45 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Rosen on 1st and 10. He's going to go for a big play downfield. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling. I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter. A lot of time to change things. He's going to go deep for Conley. And oh, not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Thank you.
Looking for Hearns, and it's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Swearinger. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. A minute 59 to go in the first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. He got 29 yards that time. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for you.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Demarcus Lawrence in there to sack him for a loss of 6. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. On the ground, it's Geis. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. It's brought in by Dodson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds.
He can challenge this hoe.
So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision, because they do have the final call now.
Oh, my God.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue Lightning.
All right, I'm going to try to do this.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one down near the 15.
DIY.
And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout, as they'll stop it with just over a minute
What's
to
your
go
clan
before
tag
halftime. Seventh play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
What is it?
Did I
He'll
am
look to
your
throw.
mama.
Escaping the pressure right. Oh, hit as he throws there.
Bro, you punch this
Incomplete.
door one more time, bro.
But nearly
Keep
another
your ass.
interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're saying.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
Echo.
So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon. So apparently, neither guy is
Hey,
immune.
KJ.
No. Check. Patriot.
They don't have room.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Ain't that right?
Trying to shake off the interception from the last
You're right.
drive. He'll look to throw. Preston Smith in
Yes.
there to get him for a loss of 5.
Nah, it's too late. You said yes.
Cowboys looking to get going again in a
I
hurry.
said they don't let me. Got him.
On 2nd down, Rosen. Throw left side complete. That's Person. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Kick your ass.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Bro, throw something else at me, fool.
On play action, Rosen airing it out for Hearns. And he fires one that's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
He said somebody got
So that's
something.
back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception.
I bet you I can get 30
Ordinarily, we look at the
kills. Bitch, no,
offense
you
and say,
can't.
what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right
Take
now.
this with somebody. Ooh, shitty call fit.
Throwing here to start the drive. Pushing his way through. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over
Oh, my
in range
goodness
for a
sakes.
field goal or maybe more.
And if I lose this game, I'm hanging up my Madden cleats.
A first down carry by Elliott.
No.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on
Bring
the
that
field.
bit back, boy.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. When people celebrate.
If I would have declined, there was a 10-second run off for him.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the... Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
No, fam. You're not going to fuck about
And for the
playing
third
basketball.
time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Swift.
Medina a hoe. He a hoe for faking
the
this beat.
20-yard line. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And here come the Redskins now. We have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage?
He says they keep the Ross. I'm about to say one only, but
dialed up.
I don't think he's one.
Oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. Touchdown, Washington. Josh Doctson, 75 yards. And the Redskins are able to strike for 6. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game, a chance for the offense to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Elliott, toss right. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That'll go as a loss of 5. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Watch it now, Barney. Let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90. Gone.
Now Rosen looking to throw.
What was that?
Complete. The contact made the ball and brings up 4th down.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Yes, like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off.
That's never a good idea.
Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Guy showing he's going to be an important part of this Redskin backfield as he's in there again for first down.
I know, right?
Back to the ground on first, it's Geis. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
What you say, bro?
Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. Looking deep downfield. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
Oh, that bitch
That's
was
a
only
tough situation for him
180.
as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Have a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make the play on the football.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Nick said this pistol was
That
missing.
gun is sad if you got that close to it before they hit it.
Everybody.
Again, they run. Again, it's Geis. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments.
26 and 11. 26 and 11.
Looking to throw.
Keyshawn, oh yeah, look at me. Look at me.
The pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them.
While I'm playing at AT&T and the wind blowing, you don't close that fucking room.
22-yard punt, certainly not what he wanted. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it first and 10.
That bitch 2
The
going
offense for the
10
Cowboys
south.
now working their way back onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close,
They gotta make that a challenge for the team in state. Make that bitch open with some moves.
Matt Ioannidis.
Oh my God.
In there
Be
to
like,
drop
yeah, if you really good, that'll be the 10-mile-per-hour wing going to the neck.
Imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Hold
And
it.
flags
Take
come
that big
in
day,
as he
bitch.
gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call. So their move is to decline that so they don't get another second down. It'll be 3rd.
So that has to tell us that they're pretty confident in their 3rd down defense, right? Whether it's a sub package or nickel package, whatever they want to run out there,
Bitch ass
they
nigga
can
wanna put the
defend
prestige
here
button
on
in.
3rd down.
3rd and long here for Rosen.
What the fuck? Why you kick this?
Away and in.
I do.
What the fuck?
Yeah, just change that hoe. If I tell you nigga. Oh yeah.
In a redraft, Vander Ish, Darren James, Shaquan Barkley.
Man, college ain't no joke, my nigga. Yeah. Huh? Nah, I love them. Huh? Bro, 8 minutes more, my nigga. This shit. KJ, some niggas over here, fam. They coming.
Now comes the Cowboys punter. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. That's taken on the 25. A big hitter that time in the punt game. 66 yards on the boot. And it'll be Redskins football now with a first and 10. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Got to pick up Keyshawn.
And the drive begins with a run by Geis.
Bro, yo, shut up, nigga.
Maybe a
Yeah,
couple
like
up to the
girl.
35.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
He's going to fire one deep, middle, and that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Back to throw now on 1st down. He's got his man. This is Dodson. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Paul Richardson, his first touchdown in a Washington uniform.
Then he painted and said, why people are taking Keelan Fred in the back.
It's good, and it is now 21-7. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Now it's Wilson. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just
that nigga flew on my
here.
I'm going to change him up back to a single fire. Don't mind. Because this whole harmless.
They go to Elliott again. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Out now comes the Cowboys punter, as he's on to kick it away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Redskins offense now, they head back onto the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly.
What kind of dogs you know a one-hit
kill?
kill?
Want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on.
That big got super rabies.
Take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, you just get that feel.
You did.
They're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Is this offset you gun, fam?
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
I want
Side is complete to Reed.
Hey,
and they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
I went 0-4.
9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. This is Guys. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Back now in Arlington.
Shut up. Shut your punk ass up.
They stay on the ground. Geis again. And a 42-yard line here and brought down there. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Wide open receiver complete.
Oh, I can't even have no classes. I forgot all about that, Joe.
Touchdown, Washington. Josh Doctson already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Redskins find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Bro, yeah, like you got some shit to do in the morning. What?
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
As he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. We'll go back to something you said in the first quarter.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
Line of scrimmage again, the 25, second and 10.
That's when you quit, delete the app, and don't even think about re-downloading it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line.
They kicked me the fuck out of Lombardi. I did not care.
And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him.
Come on, you gotta pick this. My other 2 leagues got me on making Twitter accounts and shit, posting every day.
He takes care of the ball well.
So I know these bitches legit.
Keep handing it to him.
Yeah, you gotta post like a team thing or something like this. Actually, social media. They trying to get #1 on Daddy's league. But the #1 on Daddy's league, they shit so fucking legit. You hear me? The number one people on Daddy League named Bombers League, they shit legit. They got a pre-draft show and everything. They stream the bitch on YouTube, like, what the fuck? It's not. Wow, I just got a 50-yard touchdown and that bitch got legit.
This point on the clock, had to throw it.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled.
I was like, what the fuck? These niggas. I like these niggas 2 and 2.
24 and 3, 21 and 4, 16 and 8, 14 and 2, 14 and 0.
About the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 3, and it'll be second down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward.
These niggas got a team selection show, son.
In order to bring this one home.
They don't get this. Who the fuck watches this?
Shit. They got 2,000. They got damn near 3,000 followers.
Get a fucking line. That's what I call.
Steps away to his left. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And they will take it over at the 29-yard line.
This is really, really difficult for teams to coach because you love the extra effort.
I mean,
he was really trying to gain the extra yardage, but you also have to have an idea that people will come up behind you from the side, trying to take care of the ball while you're trying to get extra effort. Sometimes you have to know when to say when and maybe just go down.
Drops it underneath, Elliott. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the
40. What they doing pre-draft show, bro?
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12.
But they got like the real life NFL pictures on they like just they. I'm just gonna shut a whole page for you, man.
Offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better?
What score it is? Oh my God!
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
What is up with us going against these niggas?
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Like, these niggas actually play Call of Duty for a living.
They do.
They'll look to throw.
Niggas play Fortnite for a living.
Buying time to his left. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into his windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially the second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from...
I got 4 minutes left in my game, Kimber.
Pressure, Redskins get there.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never put their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now Rosen to throw on second down.
Nah, I think they, nah, bro. They continue from like each Madden, bro. Like they don't change, like they don't. Season 9 in Madden 2018 to Season 1.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. They get
Shit, I don't know, nigga. If I'm gonna leave for 38 seasons, I better be good.
Doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open.
They deep, bro. They bro. I told you, bro. They in that BB.
Picked off at the 13. And a big turnover there as his guys
they in this bitch deep.
Well, this defensive pressure's been constant.
They took this shit to a new level, bro. That's why they number one on Daddy's league.
They've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here.
Bro, you gotta watch the
pre-game.
You gotta watch like the different little shows they be having, bro. They got a whole pre-draft show. You don't even know these niggas that you be drafting. They got a show about these niggas. Bro, I'm gonna find it, dude.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards.
Let me see if I can find it. Let me go. I know it's in playlists. They gotta have different shit in their playlist. Somebody gotta be organized with this hoe. They probably got a lead receptionist and everything.
It's incomplete. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charlie, you're still taking shots like that
fucking game.
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it
This is not okay.
You can put yourself in jeopardy.
He'll drop the throw.
That's a hit.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 16. And they'll be at the 18-yard line.
What they doing pre-draft?
Great field position here in the
there you go.
zone.
Trying to take my shit.
My nigga KJ really watching this shit.
Again to Elliott. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Don't talk bad about that shit. They gonna give me your ass.
Second down. And this defense continues to give
Say
them fits. They
negative
just can't
comments.
get really anything going on the ground, can they?
I love the theme that you just brought up. This defense has been tough all game long against the run. We just saw another example of it there.
Now Elliott, and able to break one.
They got Hall of Fame and all.
Quickly brought down.
Nah, bro, you gotta go to the website. The website really got Hall of Fame. Yep.
On third down,
You better go to one of their little links and go look at the what they call it.
for the fourth time today.
I know they got the website and they link they handle.
Return it to the 21-yard line.
Yeah, bro, they website legit.
Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this.
Yeah, I can find the website. I follow one of them niggas on Twitter, so I can find it easy.
This is Geis on a handoff left, and now running right through it. And now nothing but green ahead of him. 30, past the 20. Touchdown, Washington. Darius Geis, 79 yards. And the Redskins are going to add on to their lead. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. They've lost this one.
The last one I seen is the website, and the other one is the pre-draft.
Here at the end just to take into next week.
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here.
Are you serious?
And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Now
Look at they website making me think Lombardi just don't care about this.
And that one falls ball's incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there.
This
but he
bitch
couldn't
say
hold
3
on on
times
second down.
Daddy League of the Year winner. And I got a minute and 17 seconds.
And they were more than
This
ready
bitch,
for
it
They
runs
got the lead,
August to
fourth
August.
quarter.
We do
Maybe
not
can
restart
expect
league at
more
any
passes
point.
like that downfield.
Our seasons are roughly 45 days. Lombardi
Second
takes
and 10
5
now,
months.
throws it. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting
Each owner is required to maintain a team Twitter and tweet each week about the outcome of their game.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Yeah, I'm sure. 30, 45 days, 7, yeah. If it's not these niggas, we ain't gonna lie.
That's going to be caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
They got owner stats, KJ. Like, they really keep track of each nigga win
And the
percentage.
Cowboys cut into that lead.
These niggas keep up with the division titles, conference titles, Super Bowl titles.
Checking in on Houston. It's
All-time league
leaders.
leaders. What the
We're
fuck?
seeing an extension of the lead.
Oh, here go
by
the player Hall of
Jags. They're
Fame.
up pretty big. A win would be their first of the young season.
Players Hall of Fame. Oh, this is like the actual players, like the users. No, it ain't. It's the actual players.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Owner of the year. This big got most improved player. This shit here crazy. KJ, I mean not KJ, Keys in the posted there.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for
That nigga Keys put in here where Lynch just got blocked, and you can see, go look at the reason why he blocking him.
Cowboys defense. As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be stopped.
Damn, why Landon hit that nigga like that?
At the 38. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39. No. Check. Patriot.
They'll try and get it with Geis. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running.
I'm
They decided to turn him loose
23
again on
right
3rd
now.
down, didn't they?
And then
They
the
did
Kenny at
indeed.
the
He
bottom of the
delivered the
list,
tough
4
yards.
15.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. And partner, this first week, this first game that we get to call together, so special every year, week 1. You had the fly over the big American flag out there before the game, all the hoopla, just having football back, so special.
It is an opening day, opening game. There's just nothing like it because you
Like
really
him, I'm
build to a
done.
crescendo. But the best part for
Alright,
us is that
we in the
crescendo
middle of the
lasts
game.
for
I'll
a
be there in a
while.
minute.
Opening game here, an entire season. We
Yeah.
get into the playoffs, to the Super Bowl. I was really excited. I could barely sleep last night. I can't imagine being a player.
So for the Redskins, not much to complain about here. They come in and steal a victory in a tough place to play on a Sunday night. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to the Windy City to take on the Bears. Meanwhile, for Dallas, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to
I'm
Atlanta
25
for a
and 12. This is
matchup
the
with the
longest Call of
Falcons.
Duty game ever.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis,
You
we
said
thank
that's the
our
Pools?
entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
What's good with y'all, man? Oh my God. Nigga, I hope I got killed the game. I need to see this hoe. Oh, I did. Yeah, look at this nigga. This nigga just jumping and shit. about to say, bro, how did you not touch a nigga?